How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're talking about witches. From the multiple sightings of witches throughout Mexico to the blood-sucking bruja of Colombian folklore. We take a look at 9 witches caught on camera.
This footage surfaced in 2011. Filmed in Guanajuato, Mexico, a town known for its silver mining and colonial architecture, 2 men spot something terrifying. In an open field at the back of a farm, a strange creature can be seen flying through the air. The man filming yells bruja, which is the Spanish word for witch or sorceress. The unknown creature glides through the air effortlessly and at one point begins chasing one of the men through the field. Practitioners of black magic and members of the occult have long been reported in rural areas of Mexico. Could this video be proof of witchcraft? This footage began circulating in mid-2017. Filmed in Mexico City, it shows a shadowy humanoid figure flying through the sky. The footage was captured on a phone camera by school children during their soccer training. At first, several of the kids laugh nervously as they don't know how to identify the flying figure. Then someone in the crowd screams. There are as many as a dozen witnesses who dubbed the creature a witch, including a gobsmacked teacher who watches on with his students. This footage was captured in the 1970s by German journalist Ralph Olsen, who travelled to Africa. As he travelled through rural villages, he got word of a powerful shaman that lived in the nearby hills. He visited the shaman's campsite and captured this stunning footage. First, the shaman performs a sacred ritual, creating a ring of fire. His acolytes begin chanting as he slowly lifts off the ground, holds for a moment in mid-air, then returns back down. He repeats this process a number of times. When Olsen returned from his trip with the footage, he was ousted from the broadcasting community as a joke, his reputation left in tatters. Decades later, he maintained that the footage was real and was in no way tampered with. What do you think? Is this shaman really levitating, or is the fire a ploy to keep people at a distance so it's harder to see what's going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. There's not a lot of solid information about this clip. All that's known is that the footage was captured by a security camera at Indimal, a military-grade weapons manufacturer in Colombia. One evening, the security team spotted a strange figure lurking around the government-run facility. The footage shows a hunched-over figure limp into the compound. It looks like it's wearing a black cape as it ducks in and out of the shadows. The clip spread quickly around South American social media, many claiming it to be a witch-like creature from Colombian mythology. Others simply dismissed it as a mangy dog looking for food. While this isn't footage of a witch, many have speculated that this young girl was the target of black magic or witchcraft. Several years ago, the girl seen in this clip kept waking up with bruising all over her body. She couldn't explain what was happening, so she decided to set up a camera to film her movements while she slept. What the camera captured is unsettling to say the least. You can see clearly the girl rise out of her bed, float in the air for a moment, then lower back down. When this footage was uploaded to YouTube back in 2009, it swept through social media and forums, begging the question, is it real? The video was recorded by a man in Russia walking his dog through the woods. Everything seems normal until the dog pauses for a moment as if something's wrong. It begins to bark and runs off down a trail. When the man catches up to his dog, he sees something startling. There in the forest is a girl levitating in the air as a friend watches on. Once they realize they've been spotted, the 2 girls run out of sight. The short, unattributed clip led many to speculate that the girls were practicing witchcraft deep in the woods. Others have simply labelled the video a hoax. Whatever the case may be, it's still a remarkable piece of footage that remains a mystery to this day. In some areas of Colombia, there are tales of a vampire witch woman that feeds on the blood of livestock and wild animals. This footage claims to be a glimpse of one such creature. Taken sometime in early 2013, this footage was captured by a hunter out with his dogs. He claims he was searching a rural property for evidence of the strange blood-sucking witch. In the clip, it's obvious that the dogs pick up the scent of an animal as they begin barking wildly. They hone in on some dense shrubs where suddenly a strange-looking creature lunges out of the dark. The dogs snap and snarl, the hunter takes a shot and brings down the beast. If you slow it down, it's clear some kind of unidentified creature launches out of the darkness, hissing at the dogs. Unfortunately, that's where the footage ends and there's no further testimony to verify what was lurking in the bushes. Was this just a case of granular footage making it hard to see what happened, or was this La Tunda, the blood-sucking witch from Colombian folklore? Filmed in Monterrey, Mexico, this footage came to light in mid-2017. Initially, it was shared to the Facebook page of a paranormal radio show that airs in the US and Mexico. It claims to be proof of a flying witch that manifests into a magical ball of fire. The family claimed they were spending a quiet evening at home when they heard strange noises. Upon investigating with their camera, they captured this startling footage. Social media was divided when the footage went viral. Some claim it's proof of a coven of witches that have been reported to torment the area. Others say it's merely a lantern that's been set on fire lifting into the air. In the town of Monterrey in the Mexican state of Nuevo Leon, reports of bruja or witches began surfacing around the city. Then in May 2006, this striking footage was released to the public. The local media ran with the story, calling it a UFO, but in the acronym's true sense, a literal unidentified flying object. Quickly it was dubbed the Witch of Monterrey, and the story spread like wildfire. In the footage, we clearly see a strange black humanoid figure floating across the mountain range in a straight line. Several days later, 2 police officers claimed they were attacked by 2 hooded creatures in a nearby cemetery. One of the officers said they saw the mysterious beings flying in circles above the graveyard before being attacked. The cemetery is located right under the flight path of the figure seen in this video. Many locals claim witches have haunted the area for centuries, and with the 2 testimonies from police officers along with this footage, one has to wonder what is going on in the city of Monterrey, Mexico.
Well, that was a little bit terrifying. That's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button right there or the red one down below. If you're a regular, leave us a comment. We love reading them. Hit that upward facing thumb as well. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.